Assassin's Creed, the Black Flag remake is very close. We got new substantial rumors, also rumors for new PlayStation games, Xbox changes, and way more gaming news to go over. So good that you're joining the Sunday News Roundup, and let's go. Let's start with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, because yes, the game has not been officially announced yet, but we do have substantial new leaks and likely won't have to wait long for the official reveal. Ubisoft themselves were a bit too eager and already posted about the game on their own Ubisoft Connect launcher. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced set sail for the Caribbean, replay this classic swashbuckling adventure on day one with Ubisoft Plus Premium. The post also shows Edward in a brand new black and gold outfit, very similar to the ones we've seen in Mirage for Basim. We also got a report from Tom Henderson on Insider Gaming stating that the game is set to launch on July 9th, 2026, so a bit earlier than we anticipated. Despite original plans for the game to be revealed today, April 16th, Ubisoft has decided to postpone the announcement until next week, so this coming week. With Tom Henderson later noting in a podcast that he now thinks that a 30-minute presentation will be shown off on April 23rd. The article also mentions that this remake won't turn Black Flag into an RPG, it will remain an action-adventure game, which is good news, and it should also include a bunch of new content, and this lines up with a new rating that surfaced this week, which noted that the remake is modernized in 2026, and that the new game includes a cast of new characters and stories. And to be honest, that's more than I expected. It could mean that this will be more of a definitive version of Black Flag rather than just a graphical upgrade. Insider Gaming also reports that the statue that leaked earlier is still happening, so it will be interesting to see whether that's part of a collector's edition or just a separate merchandise release. All will be revealed very soon, and I will of course have all the info here on the channel, including a live reaction if they do some kind of reveal. So stay tuned and let me know your hype level in the comments down below. It has now been a few months since the new Xbox CEO started, and thanks to The Verge, we now have some insights into big changes that might be coming to the platform. For one, in an internal memo, she noted that Game Pass has become too expensive for customers, so they're looking into cheaper tiers, like one that includes only first-party games. If they were to offer a first-party only tier, but that includes brand new releases for something like $15 a month, I would be interested in that. Like, I play my third-party games on other platforms, so if I just have the option to play the Xbox first-party titles day one with Game Pass, I think that would be cool. But Microsoft is also looking at one potential option to not add a future Call of Duty titles to Game Pass, and I actually think that that would be a smart move as well. We've now seen that it really did not move the needle for the service that much, and it likely made it way more expensive as they had to offset lost sales. At the same time, I think many Game Pass subscribers would gladly take a cheaper option if it meant that Call of Duty was no longer available day one. Ashish Sharma has also tasked the Xbox engineering team with implementing highly requested features. For example, this week's update lets you disable quick resume for certain games, gives you more grouping options, basically features that people have been asking for a long time. Again, I remain optimistic about this new Xbox CEO, so far she's doing a great job. I still worry though that once she's fully up to speed with the business, that cuts may follow, potentially leading to smaller and less popular studios being shut down. I think it's inevitable, but I would love to be wrong. I will of course follow everything here, so let's go over way more gaming news. Leave a like, that would really help me out, and subscribe, because we post one of these big gaming news roundup videos every Sunday. Now time for quick shots, news stories I'll go over quickly. Rockstar was hacked by a group called Shiny Hunters, and after Rockstar refused to pay up, the group released the stolen data. So you might be like, oh no! Well, interestingly, this actually caused the Take-Two stock to rise. And that's because the leak revealed how successful GTA Online has been and still is, and it also gave insights into which platform generates the most revenue. Derek from Tweaktown created a chart based on the average weekly bookings revenue, showing that more than half comes from PlayStation 5, followed by Series X at 22%, and then PS4 and Xbox One at 11%. PC is just 3%. We learned that GTA Online is generating around $10 million per week, compared to roughly $500,000 for Red Dead Online. And according to this leaked data, GTA Online made around $5 billion in revenue, and that does not even include the physical sales of GTA 5. Which still sells millions of copies each quarter. We've seen that often, right, in the Sunday videos here, that there is a reason why many of these companies are chasing a successful live service game, because if you have one, you're basically set. Another topic we discuss often is how Sony is trying to push people off the PlayStation 4, and now we see why. There's still almost 2 million people playing GTA Online on PS4 every week. That console came out in 2013. I think this also explains why GTA 6 is not launching on PC day one, as GTA Online is far less popular on PC compared to consoles. So them focusing on console first and not having to worry about PC makes a lot of sense. So wild data overall, really fascinating. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hate it sometimes when my predictions start to come true, especially when it comes to delays for highly anticipated games. Even after the Fable gameplay reveal in January, I still was not convinced that it would hit this year. And now Jeff Grubb from Giant Bomb, who has a strong track record, says it could be delayed to 2027. Like there are talks inside Microsoft about a potential delay. So the game was first revealed with an autumn release window, and this runs from September 22nd to December 21st. But realistically that means launching before November 2026, since GTA 6 will dominate attention starting then. So for Fable and any game that isn't ready for November, pushing to early 2027 might simply be the safer option. The official Fable Twitter account is still sticking to the autumn 2026 window, despite this rumor. And that makes sense, what if GTA 6 get pushed? Then I think Fable can come out in November or maybe even December. But if GTA 6 is November, I think it will be an early 2027 title, also because Microsoft's lineup is already stacked with Gears of War, Halo, Forza, and possibly more unannounced titles. They don't really need Fable this year, so if the game needs more time and a better release window, I hope and I think they will likely take it. We learned, by the way, about another game targeting a pre-GTA 6 window, Metro 2039. This new single-player first-person shooter was announced this week, along with our first look at gameplay showcasing an upgraded 4A engine with improved ray tracing. As always, these games look incredibly stunning. We're returning to the Moscow Metro for a more personal and darker story. I made a short video on it, I will link to it in the video description if you want more details and gameplay. In the rumor roundup, I every week cover the biggest leaks and rumors of the week and rate them with stars. 3 meaning I believe it, and 1 means let's take this with a huge grain of salt. So the actor who plays Peter Parker in the Insomniac Spider-Man games posted a story this week where he basically revealed that he's doing motion capture for a new Spider-Man game. There's no doubt about it. The Instagram story was quickly removed, but many people saw it and took screenshots. So this could totally be for the inevitable Spider-Man 3, but the fact that he's already doing motion capture right now, which is usually something that happens later in development, could also mean that it's for the rumored standalone Venom game. This was part of the Insomniac leak and later confirmed to be still in development by Multiplayer First. So that would be my bet, especially as a potential PlayStation 6 launch title if the console is indeed still coming at the end of next year. But yeah, I'm overall giving 3 stars. This is real, more Spider-Man game content is coming. The question is, will it be for the standalone Venom game first, or will they straight go into the third and final mainline game? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And speaking of Multiplayer First, they also have a new rumor regarding the God of War spin-off game starring Kratos' wife, Faye. We here at Multiplayer First can confirm that East Asian mythologies will be part of it, as we've heard that elements from the Chinese and Japanese mythologies will be included in a new entry in the series. Which, if you watched our prediction videos for God of War Ragnarok after the game came out, is not really a surprise. We've been saying this for a long time based on what Tyr was doing at the end of the game. Tyr himself should also be part of this new spin-off game, by the way. I'm giving 2 stars. Multiplayer First does have sources. They also reported on the God of War live service game that was later cancelled, but we will likely find out soon if we are indeed traveling to the East Asian mythologies. I would be down for that. I think it could be awesome, although the Egyptian mythology is of course pretty cool too. Now the game was previously rumored to be revealed in April, although a reveal during the next proper state of play, so May or early June, makes a lot of sense as well. I will keep you posted, of course, right here. Yes, that rumored state of play for April 16th did not happen, although we did get the Metro reveal and the new Black Flag information. Maybe it's still happening this coming week or not. I will of course keep you posted. In terms of new game releases, we got Tides of Tomorrow. I played the demo and I think the core idea is pretty interesting. You follow another player whose choices in their game impacts your own adventure. But let's see if they stick the landing. The Crew Motorfest and Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, among other titles, will be added to the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium tiers on April 21st. And yes, the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake should be revealed this coming week. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll of course bring you all the gaming news again next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.